Hello learners, you are welcome to another edition of Integrated Science for SHS2. I am your teacher, Godfrey Osenyakun Timothy. Now, in today's edition of this class, we are going to learn soil erosion. But before we proceed, let us refresh our memories on what we learned in our previous lessons. In our previous lesson of this class, we were able to know what soil is, the various types of soil, the uses, and its characteristics. I hope you were able to solve the trial questions which were given on them. Now, today we will move on to another topic called soil erosion. Now, let's take our objectives for the day. By the end of this lesson, we should be able to 1. Define soil erosion. 2. State the types of soil erosion. 3. State the causes of soil erosion. 4. State the effect of soil erosion, and then 5. State the solutions to soil erosion. Now, what is soil erosion? When you hear this, what comes in mind? Now, soil erosion is simply defined as the washing or blowing away by wind or water of the top layer of soil. This mostly affects crops production, especially those who are into farming. Now, on your screen is a picture illustrating a type of soil erosion or a running water on the surface of the soil. As we can see, as the water runs on the surface of the soil, it takes away the topsoil, leaving the land bare. Now, let's take types of soil erosion. And in the types of soil erosion, you begin with water erosion. Now, water erosion is the removal of surface materials such as soil due to water flowing over it. Much of water erosion that affects us is caused by rain. Water erosion may occur gradually during rainfall or when winter snows melt in surface. It can also happen suddenly during flood. A gully formed by water erosion of unprotected soil during a heavy rainfall. That is a picture to what I just said. That is the picture of gully to show you how tillage erosion occurs. Now, let's go for the third type, which is wind erosion. Wind erosion is the detachment, movement, and removal of soil from the land surface by wind. It can occur naturally without human intervention or can be accelerated through human activities such as excessive tillage. In areas where the land is especially flat or dry, wind erosion is a problem. As wind blows, it spreads soil particles across the land. Wind erosion is the strongest on the beaches or in the deserts. The wind picks up sand and moves it, depositing it somewhere else. Now, in your shorts or on your screen are pictures showing the various type of erosion that I talked about with you. As we can see, these pictures are divided into 4 patterns. The first one on your left up left hand top is valley erosion. Then also we have the real erosion, and then we have the sheet erosion too as well. Now let's go for causes of soil erosion. When we talk of cause of soil erosion, we mean things that brings about soil erosion. Now, one of the things or the factors that brings about soil erosion is removal of the vegetation cover. That is weeding away or clearing the land, the weeds on the land. When we clear the weeds or the trees on the land, it leaves or exposes the land to the water or wind, which blows the topsoil away. Then also we have another point, which is poor arable farming method leads to soil damage. Now, when we talk about planting on the soil, then we also have poor pastoral farming method leads to soil damage. We can also have urbanization, highway construction, and industry tends to consume vast area of our most fertile land. People who engage in making food crops will have fewer earnings. Without money, they will have poor living conditions, and this cannot motivate or encourage them to do the work they want to do. Now, in mountains where there is mining operations, rains wash away mine tailing and carry them into the rivers. Mine tailing pollutes the river and kill the plant and animal that live there. People who bath in polluted river develop skin diseases. They also lose their water supply since they can no longer use polluted water. When the river overflows, the mine tilling rich rice paddies and farmlands nearby. This destroys the crops and the soil as well. Solution to soil erosion. Now, in order to prevent soil erosion, it is important to maintain the vegetation cover, especially in the most vulnerable areas where intensive cultivation takes place. Farmers should use a crop rotation in order to prevent the soil becoming exhausted. Livestock grazing rate must be carefully managed to prevent overgrazing. Perhaps we must attempt to restrict highway construction and urbanization to areas of lower agricultural potential. With extractive industries, a pledge must be secured to restore the land to its farm condition before planning permission of quarries or mine is granted. Now, this is where we will bring our lesson to for the day. But before we go, let's take a recap, or let's summarize everything we learned. In today's lesson, we learned that there are three main types of erosion, which are wind, water, and tillage respectively. We also learned the soil erosion causes road accidents, natural disaster, and skin diseases. And soil erosion can be mostly prevented by planting trees to cover the vegetation cover. Now, before we go, I would like to take your questions and then answer them. List 3 effects of soil erosion. And then 5. What are some solutions to soil erosion? So with this, we bring our class to an end for the day. I hope you really enjoyed this class. By God willing, we shall meet some other time. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you.
Bless your name. Hey, hey. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah. Hey. All right. See the grace on me, the favor on me, the mercies I see.